reason my lights keep going off in the office, and I have to put a random studio light on, which makes the balancing of light really terrible. Ay. Alright, anyways, let's do this to the top left-hand side. Oh my god, I had a sub to shout out as well. Sorry so much, Willis Wonkers. You resubbed during that game, and that game got a little bit crazy. Thank you so much, Willis Wonkers, for the 2-month resub on Twitch Prime. It says, thanks for the cast, and glad to see you at WESG. Can we get some Wardy hearts in the chat for Willis Wonkers, guys? God, I'm so slow at seeing some of these resubs today, I swear. I'm terrible. Terrible. Anyways, okay. Thank you so much for the 2 months. Second 2 months of the day. Love it. Thank you very much. And let's do this. And let's jump into the top left-hand side, because on Catalyst, we have our Blue Protoss player from Armor Team. It is ShoWTimE. And he is going up against the Red Terran player to the lower right. It is Clem. What's up, Mercury, in the chat as well? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well, as we're going to be seeing this probe nibbling away that SCV early, just trying to be a nuisance here. And ShoWTimE making his way through the top side of the bracket so far. Clem notably took out Soul in the quarterfinals. So Clem getting rid of Soul there in the round of 8. Very nicely done. A 2-1 victory for him put him through into the semi-final matchup, where he now plays against ShoWTimE to see if he can get top 2 and into that prize money. Now, guys, do remember as well, we have the Matcherino page available for you all here today. ! Matcherino in the chat. We still have coupon codes to use over there. So get those coupon codes used up at the very least. And of course, if you're enjoying the tournament, if you're enjoying the event, consider donating a little bit of money. You know, you can add 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, $5,000 to the prize pool. Any donations made to the Matcherino page go directly to the top 2 players, and it is greatly appreciated. And it just go a long way to getting these players to play more in the future. If they know that they can sometimes win more than the $100 that's initially guaranteed, they're obviously more likely to show up and to take part. As we'll see a couple of Marines on the way out. Extra barracks coming up here. Clem has always been a bio-heavy player, and he's always preferred these sort of free racks openers to kind of factory and starport play 1-1-1 setups. He will use them now and then. As we're going to see this Adept coming down through the center. Looking to see what's going to happen. Depth just shading all the way down towards the bottom right hand side. We're going to see this CC is of course finished. Kind of similar to the PvZ we just saw, where it really is just about picking up information in the early stages. And as we're just going to be seeing the Depth shading around, looking to see what's going on. The stream background is all girls now. Are you trying to tell me Probius is a girl? I don't think Probius is a girl. I mean, Probius is a bro, because he's basically Brobrius. Okay, that didn't work. He's the bro probe. It's not my fault they're all girls, it's just the posters they sold at BlizzCon this year. The games that I like. What can I say? Anyways, an Oracle. I mean, they were mostly all girls before anyways, right? We had Tracer, we had Anna. Didn't even change that much. Anyways, Oracle coming down to the south side of the map. Going to be heading in towards the main base to look to see what's going on, as we're just going to be seeing the Oracle just looking for a little bit of damage. I mean, missile turret in location, and wow, Clem saves both of those SCVs because of the free hits that are now needed for an Oracle to kill a worker for a Terran player. SCVs prevail once again, as we're going to be seeing this Oracle just still controlling the front. A second Oracle on the way. Obviously, ShoWTimE looking to do a bit more of this Stargate setup. He sees all these Marines. He's been in the main base. He's seen the racks, so he knows exactly what's coming his way. So obviously, ShoWTimE knows what's coming. Should be able to deal with it fairly, well. Then he's not going to be caught off guard, at least, right? Just because you know what's coming doesn't mean you're going to win against it all of the time, but it means he's not just going to suddenly have like 20 Marines stemming into his natural, which he just didn't expect to come up at all. A few Marines just coming over to the right side and continue to set up into this, as this Oracle going to pull back up to the top here. All the way up to the top, as we're going to be seeing Stimpack about to finish up. Combat Shields will finish very soon too, and that +1 weapon upgrade about to finish on the engineering base. So again, everything getting good to go into this initial push. There's not going to be medevacs with this. It really is designed to apply some early pressure, stim in, maybe cancel a third base. There's a lot you can do, but again, as ShoWTimE saw it coming, he's got a lot of adepts ready. He's got a lot of units which I feel can fight very well against this, and setting up a stasis ward or two, I mean, that's kind of scary as well. If this stasis ward goes off on a larger set of Marines, and that's scary too, because the one Marine surpassed the stasis ward, which means the rest of them are going to get caught. Oh my god, well that's not going to be pretty, because now these are caught up. These adepts can shit on top of this very low number of Marines over here, and then he can make his way back to deal with the rest of them. Actually, it's been a nice little pullback here from Clem to try and gather his units together once more. This is still going to be enough. Oracles are joining the fight as well. More adepts warping in, and Clem is going to lose so much. What a shutdown here by ShoWTimE. He follows up with Resonating Glaives and +1. A couple of Marauders here, but he's focusing on the Marines, which will go down a lot faster. He actually loses a surprising number of adepts, I feel, in the end. As in the end, Clem actually cleans up quite a lot of those. But ShoWTimE still shuts down the initial attack, and at the end of the day, he only has to trade out some very cheap and replaceable units to do so, which I guess is what the Terran player did as well, though. So, again, an interesting situation, which, just because of how it kind of ended up trading, but still feels as though ShoWTimE did this well. And again, +1 Resonating Glaives on the way for him as he sets up towards the follow-up now. That's going to be seeing the extra couple of barracks on the way up here from Clem. So 5 racks here in total as Oracles continue to move down towards the bottom right-hand side. You're going to see a Revelation does get placed on top of the Marines and the Marauders there. I'm just going to be seeing more of these Oracles coming around the right to just try and do a little bit more once again. Factory's going to be finishing up this reactor in a moment or so. Revelation drops as well once more. So still just dropping the Revelations here and there, now and then. Oracle's back in towards the center. As we do see the Robo Bay currently starting up here from ShoWTimE. So he's getting his transition ready behind these initial adepts. Sets up a stasis ward, which is actually seen and popped in immediately by a single Marine. Sets up a shield battery on the third base as well, so everything going quite well so far. As ShoWTimE just continues to build up this army here. 2 medevacs on the way out from Clem. I'm going to see this one Marine coming up to the top side is going to get shut down. Not quite by those adepts. Does just get away. Observer sees the army will stop moving, because when it moves it's a little bit more obvious where it is, of course. And of course ShoWTimE doesn't need to commit to that shade. Knows that army is there. Another Revelation coming down towards the right-hand side. And again, this army just getting tagged. ShoWTimE doing a great job of keeping up with information. Keeping the Widow Mines and the medevacs means they can't get tagged going into the fight, which is obviously a pretty big deal, as we're going to see those Widow Mines now getting set and ready to go, as we're going to be seeing the Adepts already here to defend, and they're going to start shading forwards. Widow Mines are going to go off in a moment or two if he shades onto that, though. Has to be a little bit careful, but does end up pulling away. Let's just have the Marauders doing the tanking in the front. That's actually a pretty good job here so far. As we're going to see a few Stalkers warping in too. Blink coming in behind this and getting ready to start being able to defend against, of course, what's going to eventually be the Colossus as well. And so he's going to want Blink Stalkers to deal with the Vikings. Wouldn't gets a good connection here, as this time ShoWTimE doesn't shut it down in time. However, he is also going to be able to push this army away. The lift up, no Blink though, and that army is going to unload once again. So we're just going to be unloading this here, as we're going to be seeing ShoWTimE still pushing down this right-hand side. Not even waiting for the Colossus. Obviously just feels as though he has the numbers to just keep on pushing through. I mean, just going to shade on top of a few more of these, and he is just going to commit to this fight. Stalkers still don't have Blink as he continues to push forwards. He's down an upgrade as well. ShoWTimE just brimming with confidence at the moment. He feels as though nothing can stop him. And so far, he might be right. This first Widow Mine goes off, and it does get a good connection. Can he shut down the second Widow Mine without letting it do too much, as a Colossus does arrive to the party? Still no thermal lance though, but +1 armor about to finish. Now, Clem's been on 1-1 for a long time. He never started 2-2 because his armory wasn't in play. So that's a bit of a mistake from him, and it's something that ShoWTimE will now be able to catch up on, because Clem just didn't do much about it. A recall home, shield battery heals up a couple of those units, and actually we're going to see this medevac, which was maybe dropping a Widow Mine or two around. Well, it's already been cleaned up, the Widow Mines, and we're going to be seeing now the Oracles actually going back out onto the map. So Oracles with a bit of a defense there, it seems, is just going to be seeing still ShoWTimE gathering his units together and setting up into a very solid position still. Everything's still gathering up here, as we're just going to be seeing the army starting to come down the left. More medevacs coming over to the left-hand side too, as we're going to be seeing those Oracles. Trying to see what they can do. It's a blink forwards. That's one full medevac and 2. Clem is so late to respond here. Somehow doesn't lose another medevac on top of the other initial 2, but that's still a lot of damage taken. And it's already great setup now for ShoWTimE to just continue to shut this down. That medevac's low, of course. It means it doesn't take many Stalkers to pick up the kill there. Oracles to the right-hand side as this Liberator will come through, and that's something at least to slow down some of the ShoWTimE economy, which feels as though it's just been uninterrupted for the last few minutes. There's going to be seeing this drop just manage to unload in safety, and the Oracles may be ready to just, again, revelate it once more. Stalker's coming in here, will blink after that Liberator, and as he sees it going to the natural, he'll bring Stalkers out of the main base perhaps to come and deal with it here, because again, it is a bit of an annoyance that ShoWTimE does still have to deal with here at some point. Playing forwards with the Stalkers as this drop's moving around too. ShoWTimE's towards the bottom left-hand side though. He's going to be able to push in towards this third base, and there isn't protection here at all. So this third's going to go down, but at the same time, so is maybe this third base of ShoWTimE. Oh no, it's not. The Colossus is here, and it's just going to come on in to help out. I mean, a lot of work has been lost for ShoWTimE to that Liberator, but now that's cleaned up, and now he's doing kind of damage of his own. I mean, the CC might very well survive, but if only the CC survives, none of these workers do, and this army might not even be able to fight. Well, that's going to be a scary little proposition as to how do you actually engage this. Stasis Ward's coming up to try and help out. He blinks to get the Viking kills. As we're going to see, the Bio is actually going to be able to set off the Stasis Wards with an SCV and just one Marauder, so he's still able to chase this down. Medivacs are trailing behind though. He's already used the stim, and he wants to try and catch the Colossus, but he can't do that with the Stasis Wards in play. Gets set off once again here though, and still those Vikings getting some shots off now and then. ShoWTimE's recall on cooldown from the previous fight, as we're going to see the Stasis Ward once more, just on one Marine. Clem is trading well, but as soon as ShoWTimE reinforces with the army on the top side, this is going to be an army he really can just turn into, turn around and fight into. He's not going to be worried about it any longer. Blinks into the Bio to target down Medivacs and Vikings alike, and he's just going to get rid of so much here. I mean, Vikings go down, so the Colossi now are uncontested. Blinks to the high ground for one more Medivac kill as well, and he is doing a fantastic job of this here. Clem being completely shut down just around the entirety of the map. And ShoWTimE playing a pristine PvT, I have to say, from start to finish. There's a couple of moments where it looked scary as, oh my god, he defended this hatchery or Nexus on 7 hit points. That on its own is kind of crazy too, as you're going to see that Colossus push back. You're going to see a couple of those Vikings getting picked away at, and again, I mean, this CC is going to get targeted down as well. As you're going to see Marauders and Marines continue to fall. GG and ShoWTimE. $100 plus on the line. Keep those coupon codes being used on Match Arena. We've so nearly used all of them up. There's just a few left over, so let's get those finished as we go into game 2 here of ShoWTimE versus Clem. As to the bottom left-hand side, the red Terran player. It is Clem, the young 15, maybe 16 years old now Terran, who is well, really been making a splash lately. Let's see if he can bounce back here in this series. As to the top right, up 1-0 is the blue Protoss player from WardiTV. It's ShoWTimE. So game 2 of ShoWTimE versus Clem in our first semi-final of the day. After this semi-final number 2 between, of course, the beautiful Mana and Nurture, that Polish showdown in the other semi-final. Then we have our grand finals coming up as well, which is going to be between the winner of this and the winner of that best of 5. So still a lot of action coming your way here in today's WardiTV Weekly. So you got this set to go. So setting this up, as we're going to see an SCV just moving down and out of the base of ShoWTimE is already seen. I mean, seeing the main base is not really a big deal. It's mostly you want to confirm that there's a natural expansion on the way up in the early stages. Going to keep this SCV over here though. Maybe a proxy starport, maybe just for a rescout in a few moments time to keep that information coming in throughout these early stages. So let's see what comes of that as we get that set up. What's up, TugRealX1 in the chat, who's apparently new. What's up? How's it going? Hello. Welcome to the stream. As we continue, just see a probe coming back up from ShoWTimE after scouting himself and just seeing kind of a similar setup. One gas is a good bit of info, and seeing the CC2 just gives you an idea of what's going on as this Reaper comes across the map to see if he can deal any damage. As we actually see, ooh, the proxy second factory is a build we're going to see here from Clem. So this is a good one if you don't get the scout off, because basically, if you don't get the scout off as a Protoss player, because you just won't see it coming, you're going to go double Cyclone at a time here, and this is something that's special, actually just used in the WSG Grand Finals against Neeb to win a map on Backwater. And, oh no, though, ShoWTimE comes in and he does see the factory, and that's a big deal, because immediately now he can set up shield batteries, he can be prepared for this, and that's going to be a massive issue, as we're going to be seeing. Even this Stalker coming over, this factory is just not going to finish building, to the point where that's actually just going to be straight up GG. Clem, he's committed too much into it for it to not work out, and ShoWTimE